not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first.
There's not...
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to write in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
That we had at the last party. That was delicious. I'll not argue that. Heard any interesting gossip lately? Well, I did see
Have
something
you?
interesting not
All
long
good,
ago.
I trust.
There was
But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
Between the dragons and
Do
the
I have your
Stormcloaks,
permission
my
to
coffers are
uncork
running
the
dry.
Arinthia Red?
I've spent many hours in
Of
council
course.
meetings lately.
I've told you
grappling with
before
that
not to
problem.
bother me with
We
such
must keep
trifles.
faith in ourselves and in
Yes,
the vines.
Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to
These
get better
Stormcloaks are
acquainted
nothing
later.
more than an armed
Please,
mob.
enjoy yourself. The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy. One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim.
I heard those
I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence.
As long as the Empire continues to uphold its treaty obligations, my government does not concern itself with the internal politics of Skyrim. Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time
Quite
since I
often,
left
yes.
from elsewhere in Skyrim.
The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Do enjoy yourself.
What does a fellow need
Why
to
would
do to
anyone
get a
join the
drink?
Stormcloaks? They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and power. Yes, I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an
I'll
enemy.
leave you to it.
But that war is over, and a new day has dawned. Besides, the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool.
Heard any interesting gossip lately?
I've known her long enough to appreciate her excellent taste in food and wine, and also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. She plays a vital role in rooting out the forbidden worship of Talos. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls. Until later, then.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely
One thing
looking
everyone can
filly,
agree on.
if she is an
This
elf.
war is bad for business.
You there, servant girl. What's your name?
The East
dear?
Empire Company has interests all
great,
across
sir.
Tamriel,
Do you need a drink?
inside and
Something to
outside
eat?
the Empire's borders.
No.
We
that's
try not to get
what I'm
involved in
interested
politics.
right now. I just wanted to get a
However,
better
as
look
the
at
head of the
you.
company, it's my
I
job
like
to make
what I
sure we
see,
maintain
my
good
dear.
relationships with
And
prospective
believe me, I don't
partners and
say that to
investors.
everyone. I'm very discriminating when it
A
comes to
delicate
female form.
question, to be sure. I'm
Thank
the
you, sir.
Emperor's cousin,
Was there
and
anything
the
else I could do
Empire
for
has
you?
little love for the
Oh,
Thalmor.
not at the moment.
On the other hand, the
Maybe
Thalmor have
later.
considerable funds and are looking to expand their shipping.
Yes, sir.
I haven't signed any deals yet, but I'm sure my cousin would want to
Is
cut
my
if I
staff
do.
seeing
What
to
better
your
way to
needs?
soothe his
Very
wounded
much
pride?
so. Thank you for asking.
It pleases me to hear
Oh?
you say so.
Something interesting, I hope.
Between
Come
the
and visit me in
dragons and the
solitude
storm
sometime.
clothes, my coffers
I
are
don't
running
recall
dry.
seeing you at one of these
I've spent
before,
many hours
and I know
counseling
everyone who's anyone
grappling
in
with that
Skyrim.
problem.
These are troubling times, indeed.
Until next. See that disgusting drunk over there?
Are you
A
enjoying
high-ranking official in the East Empire
Very much
Company,
so,
believe it or
and
not.
Thank you for asking.
Excellent.
We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. Until next time.
Now here's a face I did not expect to see. Be mindful, for you walk among adders.
The dark elves are made to live that way.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
Stormcloak was slain while defending
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
It was Ulfric himself that started.
My ears are always open to a
Maybe
friend's
he thought it
request.
would bolster recruitment.
Good day.
See that disgusting
Isn't this
drunk
something?
over there?
Ellenwood really knows how to host a
High-ranking
party.
official of the East Empire Company, believe it or not.
Why, thank you. You are most courteous. I admit I'm surprised to see you here. Normally these parties are reserved for the Jarls and business leaders
the
of
food and
Skyrim.
drink
Ellenwood must be very fond of you.
Very much so. And thank you
Very
for
much
asking.
so, yes.
Excellent. I'll leave
Ellenwood's
you to
parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Ellenwyn's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. Ah, the one... If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us. Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Get your hands off me!
Let me do the talking.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
Not now.
Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Are you enjoying the party?
I suppose so, yes.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. Hardly wait.
Here comes Malvern. You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party... Both dead.
These Stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. This war won't last much longer.
I know just what...
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own.
This morning? Who are they with? More of them. Emissaries treaty enforcers?
Do your worst! I'll end your miserable life! See? Elven supremacy is the only truth! No!
wish to defeat me? Impossible! Learn your nothing!
Come on.
But I need that money. I earned it.
Is someone
I had
there?
my own expenses, you know.
Silence!
I'll kill you! I swear it!
Never should have come here. That's the best you could do?
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately.
They grabbed me in
or you
Riften.
both die.
They seem to think I know something.
Never mind.
They just kept asking me the same damn questions.
Slowly.
If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trap door.
He's got to be here somewhere.
I cannot best you!
On your Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor!
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. If you like, but we need to find a way to unlock that trap door.
I cannot best you!
Spare some... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Being old's not so bad.
Come
I'm
on
too
in.
old to work.
Let me know if you need
That don't
anything.
make me too
Or
old
take
to
a seat by
drink.
the fire and I'll send someone over.
I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, back for more? Since we had so much fun the last time, lead the way.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way.
I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I took to the seas. I had no idea a man could die in so many ways.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What? Will do. Still have something you need?
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, And when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What do you need, Dragonborn?
May the gods... Onward to our next adventure.